Alright, everybody, so how we doing today? So, National Security Administrator John Bolton said on Sunday that North Korea had asked for $2 million paid to the care of Otto Warmbier when they had him over there in their country. He was, for those of you who don't know, he was imprisoned and sentenced to 15 years of hard labor in North Korea because he supposedly stole a propaganda poster from his hotel, which was bullshit. And the statement he gave on the North Korean news, claiming the U.S. government told him to do it, right? Just the language he used, it was odd. Like he suddenly forgot how to use English properly or something. It was weird. Obviously, it was scripted by a North Korean whose familiarity with English may have only been cursory at best. But the U.S. government had asked North Korea to take proper care of Otto Warmbier, and they were willing to obey North Korea's laws. But $2 million were asked for that purpose, but were never paid out by the former administration. And John Bolton had not yet been part of the administration at the time, like he is now. So that seems like a mistake. They should have paid out, or at the very least, they should have demanded the right to extricate Otto Warmbier. Because basically, the North Koreans were permitted to steal 15 years of his life away over a stupid fucking poster. And not only that, but he literally was brought back to the United States in 2017 in a fucking coma. North Korea, my god, that place. I don't even want to think about it half the time. Unless I have to. And, really, noticeably, John Bolton has also mentioned, as a side note, that Russia and China have room to tighten their sanctions on North Korea, while suggesting the United States should let up. We should allow some relief. That's certainly what North Korea has been asking for. I don't know if necessarily John Bolton was asking for that directly, but it was suggested in his wording. Personally, I don't approve of sanctions, and really, another country does something wrong, and so you put sanctions on it, but you're not just punishing the government. Those sanctions could also end up resulting in people starving, possibly to death. You are literally manipulating another country's economy. You are sabotaging it, you are manipulating it, you are ruining it with sanctions. You could very well end up getting people killed. You could end up causing people to become homeless. It extends far beyond the country's government. It is an ill-conceived idea, and it should not be done. There are other ways to deal with North Korea. Forget about the sanctions. Let them have their sanction relief. Find another way. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. A third summit's on its way, but there's already been summits between Kim and Vladimir Putin. But a third summit between Trump, well, I have a suggestion. Leave Mike Pompeo here. I'm not kidding. That second summit was a disaster because of Mike Pompeo's problematic personality. Basically, a very unpleasant sort of man. Not much likable about him. Still, there you go. They asked for $2 million to the care of Otto Warmbier, and we didn't give it to him. Yet another stupid decision concerning North Korea from the Trump administration. Anyway.